Did Trump's economic policies make America greater or just make the rich richer? Today we're diving into the numbers behind one of the most controversial presidencies in American history. And what I found might surprise you. Trump's economic policies weren't just headlines. They fundamentally changed how America did business both domestically and internationally. Whether you were a small business owner, an investor, or a working professional, these policies affected your wallet in ways you might not even realize. Now, let's break down exactly what happened and, more importantly, what it meant for your financial future. Before becoming the 45th president, Trump built his brand on being a business mogul and dealmaker. His background heavily influenced his economic approach from 2016 to 2020. He promised to run America like a business, but did that strategy actually work? Let's look at the data. Trump introduced the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017, which what that did was it cut corporate tax rate from 35% to 21%. He also changed the individual tax brackets as well as doubled the standard deduction. He also introduced trade policy, which included tariffs on Chinese goods, the USMCA replacing NAFTA, and trade disputes with the EU. He also did deregulation. He reduced environmental regulations as well as banking regulation rollbacks, and for the energy sector, he had a lot of changes occur there. So what good did President Trump actually do? The pre-pandemic unemployment hit a 50-year low, as well as the stock market reached record highs. The GDP growth averaged about 2.5% pre-pandemic, and increased business confidence was also a thing. Now the bad was that the trade deficit actually increased. Manufacturing also decreased, farmers needed bailouts, and the budget deficit expanded by a lot. And for the ugly, income inequality widened. The national debt increased by $7.8 trillion, about the third largest ever in American history, by the way. And there have been long-term environmental costs, as well as international trade relationships started to strain. Unlike previous administrations that favored gradual policy changes, Trump's approach was aggressive and immediate. While Obama focused on recovery through stimulus and regulations, and Bush emphasized tax cuts with less trade intervention, Trump combined dramatic tax cuts with unprecedented trade confrontation. Trump's economic policies were a mixed bag of short-term gains and long-term challenges. While they created immediate business optimism and market growth, he also left a lasting impact on national debt and international relations.